This is your absolute final warning to stop. You operate under the dangerous illusion that you have all the time in the world, drifting through life as if your days are infinite, but they are not. You mistakenly believe you can keep playing careless games with your eternal soul, engaging in compromises today while promising yourself that you will fix it all later. Let me tell you clearly, there is no guaranteed later. I am speaking to you right now, at this very moment, because the door of grace is slowly closing. If you do not listen to this warning today, your heart might become too hardened, too callous, and too numb to ever hear my voice again. Stop exactly what you are doing right now, because this is the pivotal moment that decides the trajectory of your entire future. You are actively playing with fire, yet you walk through life acting like you won't get burned. You know exactly what you are doing wrong. You don't need another sign. You don't need another teacher or a prophet to point it out to you. Feel the heavy weight of conviction deep in your gut. Every single time you go back to that same old sin, you feel it. Every time you utter that convenient lie, you feel it. Every single time you choose your fragile pride over my absolute truth, you know you are being fake. You put on a holy act on Sundays, smiling in front of your family, your friends, and your church community. But I see you when the lights go off. I see exactly what you look at in secret. I hear every whispered word you say when no one else is listening. You are exhausting yourself trying to live into completely different worlds. You want my abundant blessings, my protection, and my peace, but you desperately want to keep your toxic lifestyle. You have become lazy and careless with your own salvation, treating my sacred grace like it is cheap, disposable merchandise. You falsely reason to yourself, God will forgive me anyway, using my mercy as an excuse to keep doing the very things that pierce heart and hurt your soul. You are drifting. You aren't standing still on neutral ground. You are actively moving further and further into that dark gray area where the light no longer reaches. You have become dangerously comfortable in your compromise. If you do not make a radical stop right now, you will lose absolutely everything that truly matters. You willingly trading your eternal soul for a few fleeting seconds of cheap pleasure. You are trading your supernatural peace for a repetitive habit that leaves you feeling empty and makes you hate yourself. If you keep walking down this destructive road, you will eventually reach a terrifying point of no return, not because I will ever stop loving you, but because you will completely stop caring. Your heart is getting colder and harder with every passing day. The sins that used to make you fall to your shrug your shoulders. Ask yourself, what happens when your life abruptly ends? What happens when you draw your last breath, stand before me, and have nothing left to offer but a mountain of empty excuses? You cannot take your money with you. You cannot take your status, your titles, or your followers with you. You will stand utterly alone with nothing but the choices you made in secret. If you choose the temporary pleasures of this world now, you are choosing to be without me for eternity. The clock is ticking down, and the seconds are wasting away. This is not a drill. This is not a rehearsal. This is your actual life. I am shouting to you with urgency because I love you with an everlasting love. A loving father only shouts and warns his child when he sees them running blindly toward the edge of a jagged cliff. I am that father to you. I am not trying to ruin your fun, limit your freedom, or hold you back. I am trying to save your life. I have been calling out your name for years. I have sent people across your path to talk to you. I have placed relentless thoughts in your mind to make you stop, and I have blocked doors to keep you safe. Look closely. I am still here, holding the door of mercy wide open. My hand is stretched out to rescue you, but you have to make the choice to reach out and take it. I never left your side, even when you were dragging my name through the mud of your mistakes. Even then, I was right there, breathing over your pain and wanting something so much better for your life. I do not want you to perish. I do not want you to be lost in the dark. I want you to be mine, but I will never force you. Love requires a choice, and you have to decide today. You can stop right now, in this very second. This warning is not meant to crush your spirit or condemn you. It is meant to wake you up from your spiritual slumber before it's too late. It is not too late to turn around, but you must do it today. Do not say tomorrow. Tomorrow is a brilliant trap. The enemy uses the illusion of tomorrow to keep people bound in chains of procrastination until they die in their sins. Repent, leave that toxic relationship that is continually pulling your soul down. Delete that app that consistently leads you straight into temptation. Throw away the substances, the habits, and the secret things that are keeping you distant from me. It will hurt to let them go, and it will be incredibly hard to walk away. But it is the only true way to actually live. I am entirely ready to wash you completely clean. I am ready to give you a brand new spirit, a renewed mind, and a restored heart. I want to give you a life of supernatural power, purpose, and victory instead of a life weighed down by constant guilt and shame. I am standing here, waiting for you to drop your weapons of rebellion and finally come home. The choice is fully yours, but the time is short. This is the absolute end of the warning. What will you do with it? If you feel me tugging at your heartstrings right now,